Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel here. Today we're doing a really good Green Day recap, so we're really thankful for that. What is today? Today is Tuesday, it's February 9th, 2021, and today, was an excellent Green Day. Actually, it was actually my best ever as far as number wise. However, it was a very big struggle, particularly in the middle. I started off great and then hit a real bad speed bump and was able to get out of that and continue uh, growing the profits for today. So that's really great. So let's take a look at what I traded. The main one today being AUVI. This is the one that really pushed through. Sometimes towards the beginning of the day, when the market opens up, it's really kind of this balance of like, I kind of like to sit back a little bit at least and not trade super aggressively because sometimes we find out where the real winners are, as far as like percent gainers. And sometimes you'll find out like this morning, definitely had my eyeballs on CHCI. So this was the first one I traded today, okay? And it was an excellent, look at this, as far as pre-market goes, this is a great momentum gapper stock. And so I was definitely, watching this one out of the gates. Now the problem I have, and I know probably a lot of you have if you use E-Trade and some other, free platforms, is that I know with E-Trade, like when the market first opens up, execution orders are not that quick to go through. So it can be tricky, and I like to be kind of hands off sometimes when the market opens because it can be hard sometimes to either get filled or execute a sell order, especially when things are so volatile. So I actually lucked out with CHCI this morning, and my first trade right out of the gates was, I think, $719, which is great. And yeah, I went ahead and executed an order, got in at 1458, which was quite high actually, right in here. Right out of the gates, I saw this thing just start to really push up fast, and so I hopped in 1458, and I tried to sell just like a second later. And let's see, I got executed at, yeah, I actually set it. This is where I lucked out. So I entered for 1375, was actually lower than what I bought it at, but it executed up here at 1530. So I got a really good trade on that. And it was scary though, because it was showing that my order was there and it never executed. And so here I am up like a big dollar amount on this trade, but then the trade flips the other way and just goes red. And my order is still sitting there looking like it hasn't executed yet, when in reality, maybe it has. It's just that E-Trade is so slow to update to it. I guess because of the volatility, all the orders going through that, it looks like I'm deep down in the hole now because I'm still in this position and it shows it hasn't executed, although the order is already there and it's been past the limit order price. So, this is a typical thing, and I lucked out in this scenario, but normally I try not to trade too much in the morning, and that one, looked out for me. So anyways, the day continues and this thing just really fizzled out. So this, according to everything on the pre-market, scanner charts here, would have been the best one to go for, and it was up until that point, right? And you would think that this would kind of lead the market and this one would be the one to take off. But a lot of times, some of the biggest leaders end up just collapsing and then something else takes off. And that is exactly what happened today. I did trade a few other things. So BSQR was another one I traded, but AUVI was one of the main ones um, that I was really hopping into. You know, and this was after I think CHCI faded quite a bit, and this one just started taking off. So look at this. I mean, this thing was up plus 500% at one point, which is incredible. So it was really nerve-wracking though, because here's what happened. Here's pre-market. It kind of opened up and it would go into these halts, and I wasn't interested because I felt like, I don't know, maybe there wasn't enough volume, and sometimes when things move up so fast and go into a halt, I just wait for them to see what happens, because sometimes they open back up and they just go right back down to the floor. So I kept watching this one, and then I decided to, once I saw this after this halt, you know, it trending down after this halt, it really pushed back up. So started trading a whole lot more in here. And look at this move here. This is what really causes FOMO for me, is that I get in here and I see, ooh, we might be breaking the high. So I might get a few small little trades in, good. And then it fades down, breaks back up. And then it just goes on this freaking rocket ship, right? From, what was it, like 1172. Man, look at this. All the way up to 19 and goes into a halt. So I got a bunch of trades in here, and they were little small wins, which is great. But, you know, I felt like it could have held throughout, but I felt just like there was so much risk involved with that. So, you know, I took what I could and left it there. And I wanted to show you something on my chart. Here's my my daily intraday balance on the P&L here. And what was really good today is I never went negative. And yesterday I had a really bad day, negative 3,000 something. So that was a really bad day, trying to make up for it today. I knew I didn't want to be too aggressive, but I knew I had to kind of put the pedal to the metal to try to make up yesterday's loss, which was a big one. So anyways, look at this. I with AUVI made all these awesome trades and got up to $4,000, which is great. I was like, maybe I should walk away from this, you know. And it's always around that point that I make my next trade. I decide to continue to keep trading. And in one trade, because I went in heavy size, I went all the way down to $500. That right there, like, just deflates all my confidence, everything. And now I'm like, I'm scared to trade, but I'm very anxious to, you know, try to get back to where I was. And, you know, I'm conscious of it every time, and I know I don't want to do too much revenge trading. And if I'm going to continue trading from this point, I need to be calculated and, you know, really watch my risk management. And, you know, this does happen to me quite a bit, and I'm trying to tone down on a bit, but at the same time, there's been plenty of times where I decide to just take a breath and keep trading, but only try to trade good setups. And from there, I can really grow out of it and get out ahead, which is great. Not all the time, but a good percentage, I'm able to do that. So I kept trading and put on some huge size, and, you know, was able to get up to 59.84 today. So I've been telling myself, sometimes I like to back away when I'm at like the highest I've ever been, but I don't want to leave money on the table, and I think I need to focus more on how the market is trending. If it's really hot and there's opportunities, that should give me permission to keep trading. And so I like to kind of roll with that, even though sometimes I get to my highest point, like money-wise, it's like I should just walk away from here. It's like, well, if the market's still hot, you know, continue trading. So that's kind of how I've been feeling lately. And as of now, you know, we hit this high point. This thing on AUVI, this, you know, it might break this point, And I'm seeing this turn right now, and I've been telling myself, look, just shut it down. You're on an awesome gain today. Don't go screwing this up by trying to continue trading on this. But the reality is, this might push past this double top high of 35, 60. Yeah. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking there might be some other great opportunities. Maybe go beyond 6,000, my highest ever. So, but I don't know if it's worth it. It's we still got 2 hours left in the day here. This is like the earliest I've ever stopped trading. Not the earliest, but pretty early for me to stop trading. I usually trade all the way through to the market close, but yeah, there could be some more opportunities in here. I don't know, but I feel like I should just shut it down and walk away and be happy for today. So I might do that. I'm most likely might do that unless this thing really rips beyond it here soon. Anyways, that was the intraday balance. This is the trading journey so far. So I've been doing an excellent job of really growing it. I did have a horrible day yesterday and really went a leg down on my progress, but it's just part of trading. So so far since starting the trade journey here, I'm up 22.7, which is great. And if you look at here, this is really cool too. This shows my my winners and losers as far as every single day. So where I stand on every single day of my profit and loss. So today is the biggest day ever. That's great. Got to pat myself on the back and try to continue that. And also with that grain of salt, telling myself, hey, market's not going to be hot forever. It's going to slow down. So I got to adjust to it. So anyways, great day today. And let's take a quick look at the calendar. So yesterday, horrible day, down 3,000. And today I was really able to push it, put on the progress, and bring it up to almost just super shy of $6,000. So that really helps me out for that big loss yesterday. And well, I'm still not happy with that, to be honest. I had an excellent day today, so I got to be happy with that. I just got to look for the rest of this week being green and putting on some solid days. But anyways, up on the week, 29.46, super great. Last week was my just record-breaking, amazing. And I even had a big fat red day last week too on Tuesday. But last week I was able to do 12,277. Whoa, that's like unreal. So of course I'm trying to beat that record, but this week, I'm just trying to set a solid foundation, and I'd like to beat this 12. I don't know if that's possible. We'll see. If this hot market continues, we might have some opportunities to beat that. Otherwise, I don't think I'm beating it, but just gotta trade the market you're in, and that is February for you. So yeah, that's most of the trades I had today. And yesterday I traded so much, guys. It had to be more than 250 trades, so way too much. And today I had way less trades and I was way more accurate on them, which is really good. And so I feel like that's where I should just leave it. Definitely not a lot of trades for me, and one of my best days ever. Even coming back from this horrible downtrend here from 4,000 to 511. Now if I wouldn't have had that big slip up here, I'd be a big plus 8,000, honestly. So that was a big screw up. So I'm looking at that going, I need to kind of fix my big mistakes. But that's where I'll leave it for you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys traded pretty well today and made some money on AUVI. And guess what? If you didn't and it was your biggest loser, trust me, I've been there. It's part of the game. Just protect that capital. And let me know in the comments how you guys did today. If you were green, if you were red, and how much you made today. Love hearing from you guys, and I love also when other other people share, because it just it's a great community here as far as like understanding how other people are trading, how much they're making, because in reality trading is a really hard thing. I've been at it for a few years, and to be honest, lost a lot of money in the past, and it was part of my trading education, I believe, being in the market every day. And it's hard to, trade every day and still lose money, make some progress and then lose some money, and it's difficult. But finally I'm making some good progress here, so figured I'd share with you guys. So make sure to subscribe and like this video, and we will catch you tomorrow, Wednesday. Hopefully this market continues and we get some more big gainers. So excellent stuff to see. We'll see you next time.